Peace, y'all. Thank you for tuning into another La Divine Blackout message. Hope you guys are doing well, staying grounded. Thank you guys for your support. So let's get into it. So I was on TikTok, gotta love TikTok, and I saw this message of this woman crying her eyes out. It blew me to pieces because I could relate. You could tell her heart was broken. And I couldn't help but just sit there and watch it and rewatch, because I was once in that position, probably not even a week ago. Not even kidding. But she was saying how do you move on from a person that you love so deeply, or that you had high hopes for, you built a family with, you got kids together, you once upon a time wanted this person to marry you, you built together, you got a house together, you know, assets together, and, you know, this person decides that some minute situation happens and they decide, I don't want to be with you no more. More than likely a tad bit of temptation, or just wanting to be in the streets and realizing that, you know, being in a solid relationship is probably not what they want at this time. And they move on and they leave you broken and in pieces, and you're trying to figure out, how the hell do you move forward? How the hell do you pick up the pieces of what y'all created and do it alone? Because of course any particular person who is healing knows not to jump in and out of relationships with different people, because that only damages the person that you're dealing with, because you're fully not healed. You're still soul tied to someone else, and that really isn't fair, because that person deserves true love. They deserve all of you. And if you're not healed, you can't give that person all of you. So it's going to be competition, strife, arguments, bullshit, and drama and lies, and etc. and etc. So the point of it all is that you get to this energy where you can't move forward. There's no going forward. You feel stuck, stagnant. Any decision that you make is going to be detrimental to yourself and your children and whatever y'all created together. So you feel like you're in this bubble. Your emotions are all over the place. One minute you're okay with the fact that it's over. You feel freedom. You're ready to move forward. And then next minute you are like, what is this person not calling, not texting, not giving me any attention, not giving me any love? Are they happy? Are they, you know, enjoying their life? You know, you just all in their energy, basically. And you don't see a way out. And the anguish from this woman and her heartbreak just blew me, because it's so many women that goes through this. And this is why we stay in relationships and you don't break free. I like to call it the Heartbreak Hotel, because you feel isolated. You feel away from home. You don't feel like yourself. You feel like you're abandoned, and you're in this cheap ass hotel where prostitutes and drug addicts been laying, and bed bugs, and you just feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but you just feel abandoned. And it's hard to move on from that. How do you pick up the pieces from your life that you built in your head and your mental, the manifestation? And now you got to create a new reality without this person that you love so much. And then they move on and they don't feel the same way. And they don't give you that validation that you need. And that probably is one of the most hurtful things ever. How do you move on from that? So many women out here stuck stagnant, staying in relationships because they don't want to feel that pain. They don't want to feel their heart breaking in pieces and having to rebuild themselves up. So they're willing to hold on to something that is better than nothing, knowing it's not good for them, knowing this person don't want to change. And then the worst part about it, the person will play with you and manipulate you just to keep you on the sidelines in case things don't work out. Now, there is some men that let you go in peace, but there is men out there that's like ice cold, and they're warm, and then they're hot for you. And then they're cold again. So now you're up and down, up and down. You're all over the place, which leaves you in a state of confusion, which makes you hold on to the relationship, waiting for this person to pick you and choose you when they are ready. The in and out, the going back and forth, part of the relationship where they, just use and abuse your energy, your sexual, sacral power that is within you. And now you have no power. Now you have no stance. You need their validation. On top of the way you're already feeling that they abandoned you. And now it's hard for you to move on, start something else. But yet you are fucked up. And then these people gaslight you and say you're out here sleeping with X, Y, and Z and doing this and that. When 9 times out of 10, if you're online on social media, you're posting pictures and stuff, but let's keep it a buck. You're just trying to make yourself feel good because you feel like shit. And you're just trying to build up your confidence. But they think you living your best life. And it's like, I didn't want this. I didn't ask to be single. I didn't want to be a single mom. I didn't want to watch you go be happy with another motherfucker. So I'm hurting. I'm trying to process. And I think that's the hardest part because people think you're hoeing instead of healing. Some people actually have morals. Some people actually have standards. And they understand that jumping in and out of relationships don't do nothing but hurt you. Because now you got like 6 soul ties to people. You got to make all these people happy and accommodate all of their feelings. They want to go on this date. They want you to treat them to this so much more money. And you may possibly slip up and have kids and extra kids. And woo! It's too much. Expectations. These people want you to be in relationships with them. It's just a lot to keep up with, to be, having all these different soul ties. So those, they just sit and wait and heal and try to get themselves together. And it takes months, takes weeks, takes years to get out of this energy. But I commend those who are healing. But watching that video did something to me because I feel like we need to shine the light more on how to overcome breakups to where it's not so many toxic ass relationships, because we're raising a generation. I mean, there's babies being born left and right. And if we're having babies in toxic situations, what the fuck is that going to do to this generation? It's already fucked up. We don't need another generation that's messed up, So we got to do better. It's time to start healing. It's time to start seeing the errors of our ways, setting up those boundaries and doing what we got to do to make sure that, some of us may have to sacrifice being a single parent, but I feel like it takes a village to raise kids. It takes a village to heal. So there should be resources. There should be things out here to help one heal. And it's usually not. During my healing process, to go get an energy cleanse, it's like $60-$70. Limited resources. It's not even that many resources in this area. And that's what sucks because, I feel like sound healing, energy work, chakra balancing, Just allowing yourself to be in a place of peace around nature, going on nature walk, meditation. If there's not that type of energy around, like, what the fuck? How can you heal? I don't want to try to heal and be around people who are negative and don't really understand spirituality and how spirituality can really heal you. Like, how does that work? You know? So my job is, or what I want to do, because I was once in that energy, needing that validation, needing those resources, needing help to heal and get out of this place of, feeling, stagnant, stuck, alone. I want to be the one that open up these opportunities for people that are dealing with heartbreak. So yeah, before I got interrupted, I just feel like there's a significant call for healers at this time. Like, let's quit shining the light on karmics and the negativity and toxicity that's going on in this world and really focus on healing. Because there's a lot of broken people out here. And we're going to keep creating broken people if we don't get to a place of healing and understanding what we need to do to fix this generation by healing. So with that being said, I feel like we go through things for a reason. And the things that we go through is to help to transmute that into helping and healing others. I know I'm a healer. I know I have significant power, and I can use my pain and turn it into power by helping others. And that's what I plan to do. Because again, watching that video with that woman just broke me down to pieces. Because again, I was there. And I know a lot of women that is in that energy right now, stuck in relationships that they know they're not supposed to be in. But it's trauma bonding, and it's a lot of toxicity that keeps you in the loop. Lack of self-worth, lack of believing that you can't get better, that you have to be validated by a person who gives you the bare minimum. And that's not fair. So it's time for change. It's time for women to stand up. We're raising girls, generation of girls, and what are we teaching these men? I have 3 boys. And I want them to be good men, not depending on laying up with no woman, expecting her to take care of him like he fucking 2. And, growing and evolving to be a great man, to raise up another generation of great men. And I will see to that. Because I'm destined. I feel like I went through everything I went through for a reason. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm having people by hearing the sound of my voice that feel the same way. So, excuse me. Interjection, pregnant. But it's time for us to step into what we know we need to do and help heal this generation. Because I truly believe one of the worst things to go through is heartbreak. Even though it helps us to become great people once we get through the threshold of the healing. But even though healing is linear, it's not linear. You have your good days and your bad days. And sometimes you just need some help getting through those bad days, and encouragement and love and happiness when you're going through them good days. So I plan to do that. I feel like that's my calling. So I just pray that you guys, just pray for the world. Pray for those that's broken. I think it's Isaiah 54 or Jeremiah 54, 55, one of those. Prayers for the brokenhearted. Creating me a clean heart, oh God. Because that is pretty much what we're all praying at this time. Especially in this new year. We don't want to accept the same things. We don't want to do the same things. We don't want to be around the same people that's still doing the same shit. No, we're not. But anyway, I don't want this to be too long, but I just want to thank you guys for listening and really tuning in, and pray for me as I seek ways to elevate the world by healing with the ideas that is coming to the forefront. I can't let you guys know what I'm coming up with because, of course, I got haters that be listening. But I'm going to use the pain that I felt for power. And I'm going to do my calling. I'm a healer. I know I am. And we're going to heal together, one person at a time. So let's heal. Let's let go of these toxic behaviors and be better. We got this. I love you guys so much. If you guys have any comments, concerns, or any input, or, it takes a team. It's not just about me. I'm willing to work with whoever that's on board or feel called to do something, because something has to be done. There's too many women out here, and it's something that has to be done. So anyway, I love you guys, and may you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. And today is Martin Luther King's day, even though his birthday was yesterday, but we honor him today, and we thank him for all he has done for us. So enjoy y'all's day. I love y'all. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.